I didn't mean to rush it like that, but that's okay. Welcome, everybody, to the One Shot Killers podcast. I'm your host, Brent Scott, dude. What's up?
Do you gotta take a hit first, or instead of I meant to say
hold on. Ooh, fucked up the intro on that one. But I was trying to hold the hit the whole time the timer was going, so that when we started the show, the first thing you see is welcome everybody to the One Shot Killers podcast. I'm your host, the hardcore icon, Brent Scott, in with your co-host, the King of Bond Style, Jojo Malvino. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good, but see, that's what I wanted to happen. Just and then that. That's not what happened. But bro, there's so much fucking shit to get into today. Yeah. Bro, I want to start off with a hopeful part. So Big E is going under neck surgery. And if that neck surgery goes well and the doctors clear him, we could be seeing Big E return to the WWE.
And his brothers need him because they're fighting, man.
Bro, you know who really needs him? The brother didn't try to replace him. Xavier Woods.
Yes, Woods is the real brother there because he's not over there trying to replace the other brothers like Kofi is. Love Kofi, but
I love Kofi, but he betrayed his boys.
Yeah, so I'm excited though. I hope Big E could come back, bro. That would be awesome. Save it for the Rumble. That would be my moment. Save it for the Rumble.
Absolutely, because if he gets his surgery now, and all things go well, he could be back, if not by the Rumble, Joe.
WrestleMania.
Night after Mania.
That would be huge, bro. That would be huge. But like, there is so much news, bro.
So then we got to get into this, Joe, and I know you were excited for this one. You said, breaking news, you have the SummerSlam 2025 location. Brother, we are one of the first to report it. What is the location?
New York, New Jersey.
What?
Yes, sir, man. That 2 nights, too.
Bro, that means there's only one place it could be happening. MetLife Stadium.
I believe it is MetLife.
That's where WrestleMania 29 took place.
I got my phone just to make sure, because I know it's New York, New Jersey.
Yeah, because
it's December, or not December, not just freaking August 2nd and 3rd, I believe.
Yeah, because you had sent it to me.
It should be the 2nd and 3rd.
Let's see, One Shot Killers. Target. Here.
Yep, MetLife Stadium.
Knew it, because
August
there's only
2nd and 3rd.
And so, bro, August 2nd, August 3rd, 2025, SummerSlam 2025 comes to you. Bro, I'm excited for that shit, man.
That's going to be great. 2 nights of SummerSlam.
And I think they're doing, 2024? Never mind, we already had SummerSlam 2024.
Yeah, it would be the one coming up. But yeah.
Wait, hold on, whoa. Minnesota was supposed to get SummerSlam.
I guess that changed because it went to New York.
Oh.
I thought they were supposed to do 2 nights for 2026. So this is a surprise that they did it 2 nights for this one coming up.
I knew it was going to be 2025, but bro, it was supposed to be SummerSlam.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but I'm fine with New York taking it.
And with more breaking news, though, this is probably one of the hottest topics going on right now in professional wrestling. The phenomenal AJ Styles WWE contract is set to expire late this year or early next year, according to many within the industry, per Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.
That is crazy. How do you not... I can understand. This is crazy, bro, to me. AJ Styles is one of the biggest names, and his contract coming up soon is wild to me because he should be on TV more.
if you're AJ Styles, do you resign with WWE?
If they give me something good enough to stay, yes. If not, then I'm gonna go try for 2 years to finish my career out in AEW. Kenny Omega, AJ, take my money.
He's got to finish out his career the right way, because, bro, I'm sorry, with what he's doing right now,
there's nothing.
It's nothing. I mean, his match with Cody Rhodes was
great, but he hasn't done nothing since.
Exactly, and sometimes, it's cool to have a great moment, but what do you do after?
Yeah, the same with Shinsuke. He's another one. They have nothing for him, but he's not
and
hurt or anything.
Shinsuke's contract could be coming to an end as well.
That'd be shocking too. You think about it, bro. Ricochet's gone. Lost Ricochet, which isn't really a big thing in my opinion. I love Ricochet, but I don't think that's like a big loss. AJ though, that's a big loss.
A major loss. And not only that, so after all this whole Netflix Vince McMahon lawsuit stuff, Vince McMahon just replaced his attorneys to go against Janelle Grant.
Yeah.
And bro, you talk about one of the craziest and most sickening individuals, I think, walking the earth. It's Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Now, I have not finished a whole docuseries yet. But, bro, from what I have seen of him wanting to have Shane stab him if he really wanted to be a company owner, when the UFC was for sale and Shane wanted to run it because he wanted to show Vince that he was a McMahon and he was capable of running a company before running WWE, Vince told him no because he didn't like the UFC. And then also you have like him trying to say he wanted to get Stephanie pregnant in a storyline. You got the FBI trying to get Hulk Hogan to testify against Vince McMahon in the 80s. All the sexual assault started in the 80s. So literally as Vince was becoming an empire, he was also very much becoming a diddler as well. And bro, it is bad. It is very like when you like look at this. The referee Rita Chatterton. So she filed rape allegations on him almost instantly, and nothing was ever done of it. And in fact, she was mocked in the 80s because when she came out about it, people were trying to say that she just wanted attention or money or something out of the deal. Well, Vince tried to say in 2021, because you got to remember that's when this Netflix docuseries started. In that 2021 interview with Netflix, he says it doesn't matter. The statute of limitations is in effect. She can't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? When 2023, when the statute of limitations was up, he paid Chatterton several $1 million.
This man disgusts me so much. Like, I'm telling you, bro. I got up to I believe it was the screw job.
That's about right where I'm at. And
I'm just disgusted enough by
bro,
what he did to
when he talks about Owen, and he tried to say that if this was Vince's word for word, if my body had splattered all over the ring, I would want the show to still go on.
The way he said it is my biggest issue.
There is no care at all in what he said. And then he said also, and I quote, if the fans had in the arena had seen what happened to Owen, we would have stopped the show then and there. Vince is dumb as fuck. All right. Owen fell 75 feet to his death, broke the ring boards underneath the ring when he fell on impact. He told the announcer and the referee to get out the way. He didn't want to hurt them. All right. So the show was actively going on. He was coming out as the Blue Blazer doing his entrance. Every single fan in that arena saw him fall.
That man The stuff with the Shane that he said too. It's that
Oh
man's
yeah,
just,
about if he wants to be a company owner, hands him a knife and says that he's going to have to kill him.
how can you? I don't know how people can defend this man on everything. I don't get it. Don't
Well,
get it at all.
there's only two more situations I want to talk in this right now because, like I said, I've not completed the whole thing. But there's two things I'd like to talk about. Because, you know, Instagram, Facebook, I've seen some clips ahead. You remember WrestleMania 30? Lesnar,
Yeah.
Taker gets concussed. Lesnar beats the Shriek, and they had to take him to the ambulance. And then the Undertaker's documentary, he was talking about how he couldn't even remember his name or his birthday. Vince tried to say that he wasn't concussed, and that it wasn't a concussion. It was trauma due to losing the Shriek. And even though we seen the brain, bro, we seen the brain of Chris Benoit, studied by Chris Nowinski, who was a former WWE professional wrestler who retired due to concussions. All right, gave his life to work and study concussions. Chris Benoit, still to this day, had one of the worst cases of CTE ever shown to man. He was 40 years old with the brain of an 80-year-old with Alzheimer's and advanced dementia. All right, and Vince McMahon says, and I quote, that CTE and steroids had nothing to do with Chris Benoit. He simply went crazy. He was a good man that went crazy.
There was Stone Cold also said something that he didn't believe in.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in CTE.
Yeah, like there's a lot going on in this, bro. Hold on.
And then he's
again.
Okay, you're all good, JD. But he says that concussions are real. He had a few concussions in WWE in his time as a wrestler, but not many. He said that it's just wrestling. If you get concussions, you're probably not doing something right.
I don't know what to say really to this, honestly. Like,
and mind you, we haven't even finished the documentary. You and me at the same spot.
I haven't got to that last one. I don't know if I can do that. I'm already seeing what I'm seeing, and I'm disgusted. I can only imagine how far it gets.
Remember this: when all this came out, Vince McMahon had recorded over 200 hours of interview with Netflix. When the Janelle Grant stuff dropped in January, Vince stopped taking interviews. All right, so everything that you're going to hear, I don't know how much detail they're going to go into, but, you know, it's pretty much what we know. He defecated on her head. He raped her. He pimped her out. He used her to get Brock Lesnar to re-sign to the company. He pimped her out to John Laurinaitis while pimping John Laurinaitis out to her.
That's just, this is so
so when I say diddler, he really is, bro, the P. Diddy of WWE.
Sick. Just absolutely sick. But getting away from this, because I do want to talk about AEW Dynamite Grand Slam.
Yes, sir.
What did you think about this, brother? Like,
I thought it was pretty okay. I didn't think it was the greatest Grand Slam, but I thought it had some pretty great fucking moments in it. And I will start with the first match of the night, commercial free, no interruptions. Bryan Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness. If you're a Ring of Honor fan from back in the day, this is going to bring you back. And Nigel, he put on a solid match. Obviously, he's been out the ring for years, but for what he could still do, I thought it was a damn good performance on his part. But it's when, to me, the coolest part of that match is when Bryan gets him to tap out, and as he's tapping out, he looks at the camera and says, "Thank you."
I thought he said, "Fuck you."
No,
so okay.
He said, it's confirmed he said thank you.
I really thought the other, to be honest.
And the reason why was because this is Nigel's only TV wrestling appearance that I know of.
Since 2011, they said, which is freaking crazy, bro.
It's
because
been over 13 years since Nigel McGuinness has wrestled, and if this is his swan song for professional wrestling, Bryan Danielson gave him a match that I think he can be proud of.
I loved how he came out first with he came out to his music, the old music, and then nothing came out. Nigel's talking crap, and then da-na-na-na, da-na-na, final countdown plays, and he comes down. This crowd, bro, this crowd in New York is just going crazy for this man. For these two guys, like, yes chants, they were holy shit, this is awesome. Like, this match was really, really, really good. Nigel looked awesome. And Bryan ends up winning in the end, and great match, honestly. Probably, this was a great opener to Grand Slam, honestly. One of my favorite matches of the night. But I do like Hook versus Roddy. Like, I thought it was solid, but Hook retiring the FTW title was best for business. I truly think this was best for business.
Bro, Taz got emotional. Hook got emotional about it, and I understand it. To ECW,
it was big.
It wasn't big, but it was pretty up there.
Well, to them,
and then you look at, what Hook did with it to the best that he could, despite the terrible booking. I thought he did pretty okay with it. And I still think the best FTW champion is Chris Jericho. But anyhow, I think retiring this title is the best thing for Hook because, let's say somebody else did win it. How long do you think it is till Hook gets it back?
Yeah, honestly, this is good. Take him to the TNT title. Jack Perry and Hook could be a great, great feud.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, brother.
But this is good news for Hook. Get him away from that title and just build something bigger for Hook because he's talented. They kept doing the FTW stuff, and I didn't care for it. So I'm glad he's retired.
Because, bro, it's a title that you can only put on him. It would be like getting Matt Cardona to defend the Internet Championship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that.
Who the fuck is going to win it but him?
For real. Another great match was Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher versus the Young Bucks.
This was not a great match.
Yes, it was, bro.
No, it was not. This is a spot. No, it's not. This is a no-selling spot fest. This is not professional wrestling. This is not storytelling. Bro, this is just garbage, bro. This is a circus act happening in the ring. Are you kidding me? No, I'm being dead-ass serious with you,
You sound like the internet marks I had to freaking argue with.
That's because, bro, they're right.
God. This was not a bad match at all. Was it the greatest match ever? It was not horrible.
It was an awful fucking match, bro.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
They're ruining wrestling.
The Young Bucks are not ruining wrestling.
Bro, yes, they are. No selling every fucking move that they did.
I can agree to that. But still, the match was great.
Then, bro, you don't need spot after spot after spot after spot after spot after spot after spot. You can build and get a little suspense going. Let the big moves matter. Dude, how many fucking flips did you see in this match that looked really fucking killer? All right? And none of them ended the match.
Yeah, that's one thing I hate about AEW. They should end the match when it's right, and they don't. They keep going, which I'm fine with in a way at times, but it's like the thing about this, like Kyle Fletcher was about to cheat with the screwdriver that Don handed to him, and then Will screwed him over saying, no, don't do it, and then he gets hit with the title, I believe, and then Kyle loses. And
dude, you know what this is all leading to? Kyle Fletcher versus Will Ospreay.
Yes, but before that, we're getting Ricochet versus Ospreay, which that is going to be a killer match.
Oh,
Ospreay
absolutely.
and Ricochet, I'm excited for that.
Absolutely, brother.
MVP showing up. That is another crazy moment.
He looked at Prince Nana, gave him his card for Swerve, and said that if he's interested, tell him I'm down to talk business.
And that was his last word, business. We all know what this is leading to.
So now, Joe, I'm actually excited for this. This was pop-worthy. All right. But now, however, a lot of internet wrestling fans were not happy with this decision as they feel that AEW hires too many ex WWE talent. Which, okay, I can hear you, but let's also remember that he's not just an ex WWE talent. He also used to work for a little company called Impact Wrestling.
So he's a former wrestling person. He's not just a former E guy. Like he
wrestled
I like
on
this, bro. I like
hell.
this.
Plus, P was just on GCW.
Yeah, I'm fine with this, honestly. MVP looked awesome, bro. That New York crowd went crazy when they heard his voice. Like the minute they heard his voice, they were going, yeah. So was I. I love MVP.
This is what's best for business, and I don't think Swerve should necessarily join this Hurt Business. I think he should rival against them. But
Ricochet joins them.
Ricochet joins. You got Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, Ricochet,
MVP, and then I seen Will Hobbs was watching this segment. What if we put Will Hobbs in there?
See, now Will Hobbs to me needs this because, bro, I love Powerhouse Hobbs. I feel like one of the biggest letdowns of AEW are Miro, Hobbs, Starks, and Wardlow. All right? Yeah. All these guys, to me, are talented beyond end. It's just the creative has not been that great. But if you could honestly give MVP, give Bobby Lashley a little creative freedom, all right? Get them to pair Powerhouse Hobbs as a part of this group. It's not that you necessarily need a second big guy in the Hurt Business, but what the fuck else are you going to do with Hobbs that you're not doing right now?
True that. The only thing I didn't care for on the show was the women's championship match. I knew Mariah would retain. I did like Willow,
but bro, Willow fucked everybody over in that crowd. All right, she was ready to celebrate with the returning Mina Shirakawa. All right, and do you know what happened? Huh? Do you know what happened, Jim?
Mariah or Willow got distracted by Mina, like all of us, and then gets attacked by Mariah, and Mina's up there like, what? I didn't mean
because
to do that, but what?
Mina Shirakawa is not a heel. All right, Mariah is, but she has loyalty to Mariah May.
But
and then now look at the backstage promo. There's something you got to pay attention to. It's what you sent me on Instagram. When Mina Shirakawa is asked by Mariah, why do you have to go back to New Japan? She said, it's nothing.
And she's looking at her the whole time.
And then she says, dance, do the dance.
I loved it. I love heel Mariah.
So, bro, I think we're going to look at Shirakawa versus Mariah, or Mariah has Shirakawa turn heel with her, and then you can do that. But honestly, I think Mina versus Mariah would be awesome.
I would be all for that money, or all for that match. I said money.
I mean, it is money.
Yeah, for real though. But that was the best part of the women. Like, it was literally seeing Mina and Willow. Other than that, there was really nothing. There was no Mercedes. There was no Britt. She'll be here next week on the 5-year anniversary. Also, Shane O'Mac backstage or at an airport with the Young Bucks. I don't think we mentioned this.
No, we have not mentioned it yet. But Shane McMahon was seen with the Young Bucks. There's a photo of the three of them, and Shane's just like this.
At an airport. He's always at an airport.
Yeah, the last time he had a meeting, it was in a conference room at an airport.
Tony Khan. And then he's seen Mercedes at an airport. And now the Young Bucks.
Bro, when he met Tony Khan, the person that took the picture was Mercedes. She said it.
There's something going on, bro. Shane's all elite, I'm telling you. And that comes down to our main event, which is Jon Moxley and Darby Allin for the number 1 contender to face Bryan, or for Darby's spot.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah,
I'm glad they waited for this Vince documentary to come out before even saying Shane's all elite, because right now they still haven't. They're just teasing it. But when you look at how Shane was treated, the trauma he's endured from his father, it kind of gives you more reason to want to support him going to AEW.
I don't blame him, man. I don't at all. And I want to see what he does. If he can help AEW get better, then I'm all for it. This is going to be exciting. I do believe he's going to All Elite. They've done 3 times with talent that he took picture with. First the Buff, then the champions, and now the tag team champions. Like, something's up, bro. Something's up.
He's All Elite, just like here's another thing, the Max deal that you've been wanting to talk about. We could be seeing not AEW the show, but AEW pay-per-view going to Max as soon as 2025.
I hope so, man. I just got to charge this. I just noticed it's at 2%.
Oh, you're all good. Because we're almost at that 30-minute mark anyway. So if you want to take a quick hit, anything. Yeah. But is there anything we missed on Dynamite that's important to cover?
There was no Chris Jericho. Thank the Lord. He's on Collision.
Who the fuck watches Dookie ass Collision?
I guess you gotta.
Ha 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 motherfucking ha!
I think we got everything from Dynamite. I'm pretty positive. Besides Moxley and Darby, what'd you think about the main event?
Honestly, bro, I thought the main event was pretty fucking good. Moxley taking away Darby's AEW title shot kind of pissed me off a little bit.
I can agree to that.
Like, Joe, you can't. The Avalanche Death Rider looked awesome. But can you honestly say it was a good decision to take away Darby's only AEW title opportunity he's had?
No, I wish he would have won and we would have had some other way, like maybe a triple threat. But I'm fine with Moxley and Bryan. I just wanted to see Darby. Darby's awesome.
But nevertheless, bro, I don't think Darby versus Moxley is over. I think Bryan's going to beat Moxley. Or what if Darby turns and helps Moxley?
Ooh, I can see that. I can honestly see that. I just hope they do something good with Darby because I wanted him to win, but I'm fine with Moxley winning as long as it involves Shane and something big because I do believe there's something big coming. We just got to wait and see, honestly. But I'll probably tell you to just go smoke this time because I don't got the works in the room, I just realized. But I'll do it for the TNA review.
Bet. So here we go, brother. I'm going to take this hit for us now. Oh, got a globber on there.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up. There we go. See that back
for AJ Styles, man, for the phenomenal one.
Oh, absolutely, bro. And, man, if we see the phenomenal AJ Styles show up in AEW at the end of the year or next year, bro, that's going to be fucking awesome.
I'm all for it. If they keep him in WWE, just use him. Use him and Nakamura, right? That's all I'm saying. If they that's fine.
That's all we want.
But if they're not going to be used, then let them go. Be used in AEW, especially if AJ's only got 2 years left that he wants to wrestle. I want to see him in AEW, honestly.
I agree. Because, bro, there are matches for example, I'll tell you one that I think would be awesome right now. Will Ospreay versus AJ Styles.
Think about they could do that in Texas for All In next year. Imagine that. That
would be fucking phenomenal.
Or Kenny versus AJ. Those 2 matches right there I want to see. Out of all the other matches, those 2. So I'm excited, man. If he stays, he stays. He goes wherever he goes. I'm excited. TNA, WWE, I'll watch AJ Styles. Yes, sir. But with that said, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been awesome.